my film junkies? Welcome back to another episode of Movie Review, where subtitles never slow us down and action movies eat harder than your Monday alarm clock. And of course, we are your wonderful hosts. I am Tiana.
And I am the Naomi.
Okay, today we're taking a ride into the underworld with a Chinese action thriller, Black Bunting. I'm not sure Naomi is a fan of Chinese movies. Or...
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan.
Or is it like you've not watched it before? Like you don't used to watch Chinese movie at all?
I
You've
can
never
watch
watched it?
Chinese movies that I don't watch any movies that are not.
They are not love.
No, now.
Is that what you want to say?
No, like if the Chinese movie hits hard,
It's hard. Like, is it action?
I'm not even a fan of
Action movies. You just like this natural secular assault.
I like. I'm actually. I'm a
Christian
sucker.
movies.
I'm a sucker for romance movies. Take me on the journey of love.
Of love. I thought I'm not.
Let me delulu for the 5 minutes and come back to my reality that I'm seeing.
Ay, Jesus. Okay. Well, this one is not a love movie, guys.
This guy you be strong.
So the movie is on YouTube and it's 83 minutes short. And guess what? It packs more punch than some Hollywood films twice. It's fine. So let's get right into it. All right. So the plot is simple, clean, and straight to the point. We follow Queen Feng, a no-nonsense cop, leading a tactical team to take down a dirty underground loan shark network. And the big bad, no other than Wu Sing Fo. Who brings seriously that the sick, cold-blooded villain. What do you think about that cop first? Let's talk about that cop. Just imagine the cop as a Nigerian guy. Like, you know, when I was like, if only Nigerian cop can be that, the way that cop, that Queen Feng is. What do you think about that guy, actually? About his action in that movie?
I really think I feel like he just stuck to the script. I don't know. I mean, it's something that they might have told him to do in the script, but I think he stuck to what he was telling. But when you look at storytelling, I think he told the story that the movie centered on.
Yeah, that is true because it was all about action. I'm not sure Nigerian police can fight like that. They don't. You see, Nigerian police, they don't do anything other than to shoot stray bullets. I mean, the bullets is always going astray, but this guy, we are going to get there first. I'm going to get there. Just like, I get to get there. All right. This movie is a classic cat and mouse cop versus criminal story. But what sets it apart is the execution. It doesn't waste your time. It does try to reinvent the genre of the movie. And it kicks in butts and get out. And now this movie, there was no time to waste. And we're going to be talking about the cop who disguised among the villain. You know what, that guy, he disguised himself among the criminal. Like, you know, this undercover cop now. I think in Nigeria, they call them private investigator.
Yeah.
Or stuff like that. So what do you think about people who do undercover? Like, let's talk about maybe Nigeria generally.
And does it work in Nigeria?
I think it works. Like, I see them in movies. So for them to portray it in movies, I think it should be happening in reality. Or what do you think?
I mean, people that do those things, I mean, sometimes I just think their jobs are the coolest. Because imagine you disguising and then you're wearing these cool gadgets and then you're just...
And it's even kind of risky. It's kind of risky.
it's kind of risky.
It's kind of risky.
But I don't know how, if Nigerian cops actually body that thing as an undercover cop. Because I don't think Nigerian cops are ready to go through that route.
That's true.
Because you don't tell me that they're going to send no police to Sambisa Forest when the cover book around.
Nobody
is going.
Nobody's going to go. They'll be like the other family. But these people, they do risk their life. Like this guy literally risked his life. I went to those criminals.
Yeah, I think it also portrays how patriotic they are in their nation.
Okay.
I feel like in the movie, I feel like it's something that they will actually do for their country. Which is not...
Look, Nigerian police, can they really do that for their nation? I don't think.
The Nigerian police are still on the road.
I don't think they can do that, guys. Or do you think they can?
No, but they're not doing it for that.
But we've heard of police who actually lost their lives, probably war soldiers too. We've read about they lost their life for the nation, Nigeria, and all of that.
Soldiers are different people. Those ones are trained to die.
Trained to die.
Yeah, they're trained to die.
Maybe they train person die.
That's the end of it.
Can you marry a soldier?
No.
Ta.
Why would I marry a soldier?
That's true. But can you marry a captain?
I can marry a naval officer. High-ranking naval officer.
Okay. All right, guys. I will not but talk about the cop expertise who put the trigger at Wu Zingfo right on his forehead. Gosh, Nigerian cops will never pull through to that. And I guess there's a difference between cops and police.
Whoa.
Because Nigeria police and stray bullet is 5 and 6.
And even if you look at their guns, look at this gun they used to kill Maram in the forest.
Jesus.
Do you know? No, be for real.
Okay.
When you watch those Yoruba village movies and you see the hunter going to the forest, there's a particular gun he holds. That's what their gun looks like.
That's what they got. What did this gun?
That's what they hold, man.
Do you remember this story about? It's very recent about this young guy at Ibadan who was going to ride his bike and a stray bullet hit him.
I
don't know
think I
if you-
heard about the story.
That's what Nigerian police are good at. Stray bullets. They don't have expertise in their brain. I don't understand. Even though my dad was a police, so
They don't even make
retired.
they don't make you look cool.
Mhm.
You watch foreign movies and you want to be a detective.
The
You want to
action,
be a police.
yes.
Like, you will
Talk
literally
about this
love it.
this movie Straw. God, that movie, if you watch it, you are going to see. But if it's Nigerian,
It just make you hate the profession.
okay, like don't like police profession.
No, like the way they portray it out there,
Okay.
you would think that's going to be a cool thing to do here. But when you look at it here, you realize it's going to be a mistake. So, like, if you're watching those cop guys abroad and watching their movies, or this movie, for instance, and you're seeing how they are precise, the way they are carrying the
They are
gadgets,
very
the
calculating.
gadgets are
God.
so cute. When they're walking into the electronic cars and the car is just, doing stunts, and everybody is just like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
And they even
And then-
communicate. God.
Yes, and they have this walkie-talkie over to you. This is, and you're like, oh my goodness, I want to do this, I want to do this.
For Nigerian. That's the only thing they know. And then boom, they go and eat somebody else with it. Even to go on raid service is another thing. Please, Nigerian police, you guys should do better. Please. You people should not come and arrest us. So. Can call for now. She's wearing black. And that's what you guys. Oh, I'm wearing black too. Shut up. Alright, guys. So if you're in the mood for no frills, well acted, fast paced Chinese cop thriller, then this is a strong yes. Well, 7 out of 10 from me would have been higher if the writing was a little deeper or the visuals took more risk. Exactly, I thought about that. Like the way they ended that movie. I don't know if you saw that part anyways. I feel that it would have been more longer. I don't know. You saw that part, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I bet it was longer. Yeah, Naomi saw that part. She really watched that part, and we both talked about that. That if the movie was longer, it would have maybe a 10/10. But right now it's still 7/10. You guys tried. All right, guys. So to our Chinese lovers, go out there and watch this Black Unseen. And if you have seen it already, you can just drop your take on the comment section with the criminal guy and the cop. And that will be all for today on the movie review. You can slide into the comments or tweet us at the TLIG Africa. I want to hear your hot takes on this movie. And hey, if you like this episode, leave us a review, drop a like, and subscribe so you never miss an Asian film that's worth your time. And before we leave your screen, you can follow us across all social media platforms at the TLIG Africa.
You can also partner with us by letting us review your movies.
Alright, brand owners are also not left behind as you can reach out to us to promote your products and services. Till next time, keep watching, keep questioning, and remember, don't just stream. I am Tiana.
And I am Naomi Riley. Bye for now.